Do you feel a little jealous that Jay is hanging out with his ex? Did you sleep with Nate even though y'all broke up? Who is your crush? What's up, y'all? It's your girl Michaela, and today I am back with the Q&A. Yes, I am. And today I'm gonna be answering your questions that y'all had for me on Instagram. So if you're not following me there, it's SheisMichaela. Also, links are down below for any other social media platforms. But make sure you subscribe, turn on the notifications, and like this video, because I'm telling you, this is juicy. There were a couple questions that were just outrageous. I'm not gonna lie to you, I was not sure if I was gonna answer these questions, but I accidentally leaked them on my Instagram, so now I feel like I have to answer them. So we'll see how this goes. If there are any questions that you guys have for me that I didn't answer, please comment down below. I know some of you guys are like chismosas, like I get it, y'all just like want the gossip, you guys like the chisme, but others, you know, maybe you have went through the same situation I'm going through, or maybe you just want to talk about it a little bit more privately. Please DM me. I try to answer a lot of my DMs, and if I don't see your message, please try to DM me again, because sometimes I don't see it. But here goes nothing, you guys. I'm really nervous to get started. Whew. When you bringing your gorgeous ass back to the H? Well, first of all, if y'all don't know, the H is for Houston, Texas, and I lived there last year with my ex-fiance Nate, and I have to say I met a lot of amazing people there, but I just feel like Houston's really not for me. I feel like unless, you know, I had a relationship with somebody who really badly wanted to move there, or I went there for like a work opportunity, I don't see myself willingly moving back to Houston. I do have a brother that lives in Houston. I love him very much, and I believe I have a cousin that lives there too, but I also have great friends, like you know, so many YouTubers. I can't even name them all. There's so many YouTubers and just other people outside of the YouTube world that I really mess with in Houston. And I have to say, I'm gonna visit you. I'm gonna visit y'all. I don't know when, because after, you know, I don't have to stay in the house anymore, I'm for sure not going to Houston. I'm going to Miami or something. But I will say, I do love the people in Houston. I like the food. You know, first time shooting up Bang Bang was really cool there, so I can't complain. But a lot of people don't like LA, which is where I live and where I'm from. They don't like LA because they say people from LA are bougie, they're conceited, you know, people are fake here. But I have to say, that's everywhere. I feel like when I went to Houston, they were so serious about their fingernails and their hair and fashion that I felt a little intimidated sometimes. So how can y'all say we bougie in LA when y'all worse? I feel like y'all worse out there. Shame on you for saying that, because at the end of the day, I'm from LA, and I will say I'm one of the realest people I know. So, next. What type of anxiety do you have? So it's crazy you guys pick up on that if you haven't watched any videos of me actually talking about it. But I do have obsessive compulsive disorder, OCD, and that is derived by anxiety. Another thing that I do have is a panic disorder. And what people don't realize is, like, anxiety isn't always about worrying. Like, sometimes it's just like the way my mind processes things is that I kind of like obsess. Literally, I obsess over certain things. It's not like I get to pick what I obsess over, you know. If that was the case, I would obsess over making money. Shoot, I'm gonna be a millionaire. Another thing too is, like, sometimes I won't even be thinking about anything, but subconsciously I guess everything builds up and then I start panicking. I don't know if any of you guys could relate to those things, but that's definitely something that I'm struggling and working on with my mental health status every day, because it is challenging some days to wake up, and it's definitely affected my relationships. Would you get back with your ex-fiance Nate? Ooh, child. I don't know what the future holds. I love Nate. I care about him. We were together for 3 years and he was my fiance. So I told him I wanted to spend the rest of my life with him. I can't just one day wake up and say, nah, that's all fake. like I don't see myself with him. In reality, when you love somebody, you can't take back that love. However, insanity, the definition, is literally doing the same thing several times and expecting a different response after, and like expecting different results. And so with that being said, if hypothetically I were to ever get back with my ex-fiance, I wouldn't even say get back. It'd be a whole new relationship if that ever happened. There'd be a lot of work to be done. I would never just jump into something, because at the end of the day, I'm realizing my worth as a woman, and you know, hopefully Nate realizes his worth as a man. And it's okay for people to be in healthy friendships if their relationships didn't work in the past. You know what I'm saying? When did you lose your virginity? Your B card. I don't this is like a long story short. I feel like I'm gonna really have to talk about this if I ever feel comfortable enough, because the age will just make you be like, whoa. But 12, I lost my virginity at 12 years old. Yes, you heard it right. 12. Yeah, it's a long story, and I don't know. I have a lot of long stories, y'all. I'm gonna let y'all know. I've been through a lot in my life, and it's really hard for me to open up all the time when I feel like y'all be judging me low-key. So, or judging my past, or feeling pity for me. I don't like it. Like sometimes I'll get like messages where you guys like will really feel for me, and I appreciate that. But I don't want you to pity me, because the only reason why I tell my stories is so you guys could get something from that and hopefully learn from either my mistakes, or maybe you could have somebody to relate to and realize that a lot of things aren't really mistakes. They're a part of life that help you grow. I feel like because of everything I went through, I'm stronger than the average person. So it is what it is. Maybe one day I'll talk about it. Is your tape real? First of all, I'm not the one who leaked it, so I wish it wasn't real, because it was revenge. If you guys don't know, I was on MTV's True Life avenging revenge porn, and unfortunately I had to talk about it, because number one, I'm not gonna let somebody do that to me without me telling my side of the story, especially when I did not give somebody consent. But number two is that I feel like there's other people who are bullied right now and who want to hurt themselves, want to end their lives because of revenge. People putting out revenge pictures, putting out revenge videos. That's why I'm gonna let y'all know, if you see something of somebody else, don't just assume that they consensually wanted it out there in the internet or wanted you to see it. Like, that's so wrong. Like when people are like, oh yo, look at my girl, she bad, huh? Or they try to be like, oh, did you look at so-and-so's tape? It's like, yo, you're whack. Like, if they didn't put it out themselves, like, you're hella weird for doing anything to their video or their picture without their consent. And it's a different story. Like, if I'm posting something like, ooh, I'm feeling sexy, that's different. I feel good in that picture, and I decide to share it with you guys. I don't care if I decide to put out a picture doing the most. I put out that picture. But what I don't like is the fact that if I don't put out something, like, why are you supporting it? You wrong. You just as perverted as the person who put it out, you know? So that's how I feel about the situation. If you guys want to know more, please watch the show on MTV. I'm sure you could type it in on Google like you guys type everything else in. But those of you who support me and were there for me when I went through that situation a couple years ago, I appreciate it. What is your race? So a lot of people don't know my race. A lot of you guys think I'm Filipino, I've gotten Hispanic of some sort. I get everything. But I am African American, Norwegian, and Native American. long story short, I just be telling people I'm black and white. My mom's black, my dad's white. That's how it goes. And yes, I understand my parents' relationship is very unique. I love it so much. I really do. God bless them for having me. When is your new music coming out? So I've been working on music. Literally, I have so many songs. I can't even count how many songs I've written in the last 6 months since my breakup with my ex-fiance, because I've just been so motivated, and hopefully I could release music soon. Obviously, you guys know with what's been going on lately, it's been challenging for me to give you guys a date. I wish I could like leak some music, but then my manager's gonna be upset at me. But it is fire. It is fire. And I hope you guys support me, because a lot of people, they say, oh, like, when's your music coming out? But are you gonna support me though? Are you going to stream my music? Are you gonna share it with your friends? Let me know in the comments down below if you about that life. You're gonna support me, because my music is so good, and I just want to make sure that everybody's able to hear it. How do you move on from a relationship you didn't want to end, but it's for the best? I have to say, in my last breakup, it was so hard. That was my fiance. He was who I thought was going to be the love of my life, and we were together for almost 3 years. So when we broke up, I did not want to believe it. I literally stayed in our house for 3 weeks after we broke up, because I didn't want to believe it. I was like, no, he's mine. I don't want him with anybody else. I don't want anybody moving into my house. I don't want anybody else living in my bed. Like, I kept thinking of those things. And luckily I had friends like Kanisha and Kevin. Go check them out. They're super dope. Man, they're super dope people from Canada. And basically they really helped me throughout that time, because I didn't want to eat. I couldn't hold food down. There was one time I even passed out. You guys don't know. I don't know if you guys know this. I passed out. It was crazy. Like, I was going through so much. I was crying. I just didn't want to believe it. But the moment that I started thinking about the future is when I started to heal. When I started looking forward, like focus on your music, girl. Like, I kept thinking about hobbies I liked, what I liked to do when I was single. And I realized too that I hadn't really been single much in my life. Like, the longest I've been single since the age of 17 was like 6 months. So this is literally the longest I've ever been single in my life, like as an adult, and before being an adult. And I feel like I've always been so used to being with somebody that I didn't know how to be alone anymore. And it was scary, because me and my ex, we were together for years. So I feel like the best thing I could have done is just organize my thoughts, write down ideas. Like, I bought this is really helping me with my OCD, actually. It's called 52 List Planner. And just getting any type of like notebook. I even have regular notebooks too I write in. I keep them in a little box on my bed to encourage me to write down my feelings, to write down any ideas I have. Just start writing down how you feel. Write down your goals, what you want to be, who you want to be, how you're going to do that. Just write it down every day, and it's helped me so much. And also having friends, people that you could depend on. Unfortunately, I don't really have many friends. I just started getting to know a couple girls, and I'm so blessed, because it's just amazing for me to have people that I could talk to, you know, if I'm going through something. But I usually do have that wall up, so try to let down your guard and embrace new people into your life. So let's see the next one. Do you feel a little jealous that Jay is hanging out with his ex? Y'all don't understand. Jay is just my friend. I don't know how many times I have to reiterate that. Jay is just my friend. Jay is just my friend. I get it. He's cute. He's attractive. I'm not going to deny that, because anybody could see that Jay is hot. He's hot. He got a nice body. He got them the tattoos on his face. You know, beautiful face, beautiful body. 10 out of 10. No doubt. But he's just my friend. I don't see him in that way at all. And he doesn't see me in that way at all. And I'm happy that he's with, you know, he's been talking to his ex, because it seems like they're really hitting it off, and she seems like an amazing person. So good for him. Whew. child. Can you make some song covers? I would love to make some song covers. The only thing is that I'm afraid that if I make song covers that you guys won't really mess with my original music. So comment down below any songs you guys want me to cover. I may cover it, but also let me know, like, will you support my own songs? Like, will you support my songs? I don't want you guys to just see me as a cover artist, because that's not what I'm finna be at all. Period. All right, so how many tattoos do you have? Girlfriend, I have one tattoo, but I want so many. Like, I'm just thinking of different placements. So if you guys have any tattoo ideas, if you have any placement ideas, please let me know, because I'm definitely open. But let me show you all the tattoo I do have. Ooh, my back. This is my tattoo. I'm not saying I'm proud of it. I just realized that it's a part of me now. It's part of my body, and I'm not gonna remove it because I just don't want to go through that pain. So I'm gonna have to embrace it. It's part of me. Accept me for it. What's your dream vacation? So I have to say my dream vacation is definitely Thailand. I love Thailand. I love everything about it. I love the food. I love the culture. And I feel like it would be really dope to go somewhere like completely different. And Asia, just any place in Asia, to keep it a buck with you. Like, I'm willing to go there. Obviously not now, but Thailand is definitely like the #1 spot I really want to go to. #2 would be probably I would love to go to like London, UK, because a lot of the artists that I look up to musically are from there. Birdie, Emily Sandé, obviously Amy Winehouse is no doubt so amazing, and there's so many other artists from there. But yeah, I would love to go to the UK too. I've only been to Canada, that's it. So I've been to a lot of places in the United States, but Canada is like the only place outside of it, and it's still on the continent, so I feel like it don't count. But whatever. Y'all crazy. Did you sleep with Nate even though y'all broke up? I feel like who I sleep with is nobody's business, but I haven't been sleeping with nobody. I'm gonna keep it real. Like, it's dry down there. It's just cobwebs and all that. Like, there's dust. I don't know. I have not been with nobody in a long time, and it's okay, you know. I've been really just focusing on myself, focusing on my music. I've been taking vocal lessons every single day. Yes, every day. Like, I have a vocal coach that I've been working with. I've been working on my other business ventures, and I have not been doing anything like that. When I met my ex, it was very platonic. We just talked. Y'all saw when we talked. You know, we talked a little bit off camera, but other than that, we were just, that's what you saw. What you saw is what you got, okay? That's all I could give you. But of course, you know, there is somebody I wanna, anyways, I don't know what I'm talking about. But no, I haven't with anybody. Just because I just cute and sexy sometimes don't mean that I be giving just anybody the cookie. You gotta deserve it. And just because you had the cookie once don't mean you get it again. You feel me? So let's see. Who is your crush? I'm gonna just put it like this. There's somebody I'm really crushing on really hard, and they don't live in my state, and they give me butterflies, and I'm just nervous to tell them exactly how I feel about them, because I feel like they don't know, because I don't know. Anyways, but they don't live here, so at least y'all know I'm not doing them. But I wish it was. What's your type? I don't really have a type. I mean, I don't know. I feel like personality wise, I think I have a type. It's crazy. I tend to fall for like sociopaths, but lately I realized what really turns me on in a guy is somebody who like knows what they want somebody who's not lazy, who's very goal driven. He can't like have all this free time on his hands. Like he has to be the type of guy, like he has goals and he doesn't want to work for somebody else. I realize like what's so attractive to me is when somebody, dang, my brother's loud and oh my gosh. I want to be with a guy who knows what he wants, or girl, you never know. I want to be with somebody who knows what they want. I don't want to be with somebody who wants to work for somebody else, not because I'm like trying to put people down who don't believe in being entrepreneurs, but I'm an entrepreneur myself, and I feel like I work better with people who feel like the sky's the limit, you know? I don't want somebody who just settles. I feel like if they have a goal in mind, like shoot for the best. Like say if they're in the medical field, like don't just work for a hospital, shoot for something higher, own your own business. Like I don't know, that's just how I think. Or if you do music, you know, like try to be the best musician you could be. If you're a YouTuber, try to be the best YouTuber you could be. Invest in yourself. Like I just want that for somebody. That's what kind of man I'm attracted to. As far as looks, I don't really care about, like, honestly, as long as I could wake up and feel comfortable laying next to you in the morning. Because I've been attracted to all types of guys, and there's some guys where y'all question like, dang, he's so attractive, how come you don't like him? And I don't know, it's just there's some people that I have more chemistry with than others. But I will say, I'm not gonna lie, I'm really attracted to guys with pinky rings. Like, ooh, like Little B said, pinky ring, that's a robbery. You still in my heart. Yo, really gonna steal my heart if you wear that pinky ring though. What is your biggest fear? My biggest fear is honestly death. Like, I'm so afraid of it, because it's just like you don't know what's gonna happen, and I have a fear of like not knowing what's gonna happen with me, which obviously usually people don't know when they're gonna die. I hope I don't know when I'm gonna die, but just thinking about it scares me really bad. I don't know. Why haven't you been posting? I haven't been posting because I've just been mentally going through an awakening. You know what I'm saying? Your girl's been through a lot lately, and I just felt like I just wanted to focus on bettering myself, and I don't want to fake the funk. Sometimes I'm in a bad mood, and sometimes I'll do videos when I'm in a bad mood, and you guys could see it in my face, and I'm not doing that no more. I'm not faking no funk, period. Okay, so last question. What is your biggest insecurity? And my biggest insecurity is I care too much about what people think about me, or if people like me, especially if I like them, especially if I care about them. And that's something I'm working on, because at the end of the day, you ain't gotta like me, but you is gonna respect me, period. If you watched this video all the way through, comment down below crush, and I'll know that y'all watched all the way through. So thank you so much for watching, and remember, you a boss. Bye.
Tell me how I can be such a foolish girl. I should have seen all the signs you left with her, and suddenly I can't speak, so